Hi everyone, this is Menz here, playing the Tier 3 German premium medium tank. Not even going to try to pronounce this thing. I'm just going to call it the Krupp tractor. However the hell you pronounce its first part of its name. Now, this tank, it's pretty mobile, it's large, has a decent amount of HP for Tier 3. However, very poor armor. Gun is not accurate. Gun doesn't have a ton of penetration on it, and pretty much you can see tier 5s in it, which in this match, top. However, when you're facing something like a Sherman or any kind of tier 5, say like a KV1, you're going to be getting your face kicked in, so just keep that in mind. Basically, this plays similar to a Russian T-28, where you have a pretty big gun and you're pretty mobile, poor armor, so you can do a lot of damage if you aren't going to get yourself killed pretty quick. Now I'm just gonna see if I can't pen him. I need to move back. I don't have a repair skill. Their HE shell almost has as much penetration as your AP shell, so you can penetrate most things that you're facing at tier 3 and tier 4. And let's see if I can get him. Oh, I missed him there. Yeah, he's probably gonna be gone by the time I get to him. Now I gotta be aware of that cruiser behind us. Still being shot at. Cruiser's behind me. I don't want to be getting shot by him. So I'm actually gonna turn around, help out this other side because I'm being shot by people I cannot see. It'd be nice if these people can help get them. Alright, so they're attacking the north. That should preoccupy them, and I'm gonna help down here. Okay, this gun fires very, very slow for its velocity. Not philosophy, velocity. Now, that makes hitting things moving at long range very difficult. So I'm just gonna hopefully hop around this cruiser. Probably not going to hit him, but I will be able to get up here to face this medium Mark III, which pinned him at least. I'm just going to move back. This okay, the cruiser's not coming behind me. I would have liked him coming behind me because I would have been able to take him out. I'm still using HE shell, so I'm hoping I can get pen. Nope, I'm just gonna miss him. I was hoping I could pen him, but that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna pop out here. I'm gonna wait for that T-28 to get spotted, or for him to be destroyed. It'd be nice if these guys kind of move to help. Definitely not going to be able to reach out there. It's like, come on guys, there's still tank over here. I might as well push out to get over to it. Whether or not they come and help me. Oh god, I got trapped. Don't know if I'm going to be able to hit him. Comes around, I'll be able to shoot him. Thank you very much. So basically this tank, you have a pretty good gun, and all three shells are useful. You have the AP, the heat if you feel like spending a bit of credits, but you do gain much needed penetration, and the HE that can completely wreck things tier 3 and under, or tier 4 light tanks, even tier 5 light tanks, if you get a good shot on them without hitting spaced armor. Now, basically, your speed is good, however, it can get you in a lot of trouble because you have very poor armor and you're fairly large for a tier 3. So just keep that in mind, because you can die really quickly, and if you're against tier 5s, you kind of want to hold back and kind of support and get in flanking shots when you can. Overall, this tank's not going to make you a lot of credits. It's not going to be overall a very useful tank as far as something you're going to play a lot in your garage, but it is fun. If you like fast, hard-hitting tanks, this is a tank for you. Okay, this little bugger. Fuck, I missed him. No. I thought he was gonna get me. Now, he's not able to shoot me unless if he comes down. So I keep backing up a little bit. There we go. Luckily set him on fire, but I had HE shell waiting for him. But as I was saying, this tank is very fun to play, unless if you don't like inaccurate, fast, frail tanks, although the HP does help. But it's basically a fun low-tier tank to play. Got Mastery First Class, bunch of little things. Overall, 894 damage, destroyed 3 tanks, decent amount of experience, didn't really block any damage, didn't really spot for any. But as you see, games like this, which this was one of my first matches in it, however, as far as the profitability goes, as you see, repair cost low, ammunition very low. I didn't use any heat shells, which, as you see, 30 credits, 2,000 credits. If you use any heat shells, you're going to be paying a pretty penny to get that extra penetration, but it's there in case if you're in a match where there's a lot of 4s and 5s. You'll need those heat shells. But as you see here, you can make a pretty good net profit on this thing, and the damage will come if you're in tier 3 and 4s matches, but if you're in a match with a lot of 4s and 5s, it does get a little difficult since this tank is large, low armor. As you see, 14 millimeters of armor, 8 millimeter, it's bad, and you're gonna have a rough time facing high tier tanks, but your mobility does help make up for that. Having this little thing on the back would be pretty awesome, but it wouldn't be very useful. It'd just be fun. However, it's a fun tank, not exactly useful as I was saying, so if you need to buy a premium tank, I wouldn't get this because it is pretty expensive buying it in a gift shop package, like the only way you can get it right now. I'd go for another tank, but if you're looking for a fun low tier tank, this would be pretty good for you. I had fun in it, and it definitely is a decent tank. It doesn't feel like it's gimped in too many ways, since it does have more positive than negatives. The main negative is just that matchmaking, because facing a tier 5 in this thing, you're going to feel completely outclassed. And then as far as equipment goes, as you see, I have ventilation to help the all-around stats, especially the reload, and codec optics to help out with the view range when you're facing higher tier tanks. Aside from that, you can go for something like a toolbox, gun laying drive, but since you don't have a gun rammer available on this, you don't really need to be bound to equipment as much. I guess go for the optics, because 330 meters of view range is a bit low when you're facing tier 5 tanks. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date with new videos I put out, and check out my website, wotguru.com.